Hi viewers, good morning, good afternoon, good evening from whenever you come across this video. So it's a girl again, Bessie Bassi digital skill coach, DevOps engineer. Alright, so today I want to share with you best tips if you're a VA as a virtual assistant that will help you stay organized, stay winning, and impress your clients from day one. So what I do is that I try to document my personal life hack that will help other freelancers, upcoming or incoming freelancers, to benefit from it and also see how well they could build a skill, gain expertise, and do well remotely. Okay, so back to my screen. Let me share some of the tips I've documented that will help every freelancer out there. Number one is organization tools. Organization tools. The duty of a VA, virtual assistant, is basically to stay organized, plan the onboarder or employer's calendar, and also see how to you can track stats. So for you to do this, you need to learn organization tools. And what are they? Organization tools are tools like Google Documents, Google Sheets, and Google Drive with Google Gmail. So that's what we call Google Workspace. Okay, and so most clients will always want to do what? To share their files, collaborate, and schedule everything in one place for them. So what do? You need to learn Trello or ClickUp. Trello or ClickUp helps us with tracking tasks and also helps us to stay updated with our projects and also communicate. All right, so if you're a VA, you can leverage on Trello or ClickUp to track tasks, collaborate, and stay updated with whatever project you're actually planning or managing. Okay, so we also have Calendly. You cannot do anything as a VA without the calendar. So Calendly actually helps us to schedule meetings, helps us to do what? Plan and stay organized. So for every event or activity that happens, it actually happens in a day. For example, your employer wants to have a meeting, okay, on a particular day. You need to document it, okay, book the meeting with your Calendly, and also seek the consent of the third party, the time that is appropriate for them. So yourself and and your employer with the person they are meeting with are already aware of the time they are to have the meeting. So Calendly will help you schedule the meeting and also help you send a reminder to keep both parties updated or to keep them aware. All right, communication tools. I usually stress this before now on my live webinar series, and I keep on saying one thing: you cannot do anything without communication. Communication is a vital part of living. So whether you are a VA or you're not, please learn communication skill because it's very important. Okay, nobody will comes into your heart or comes to your mind to actually know what is going on there. They only understand how you feel or what is in your mind or what your thoughts are by communication. So how do you succeed as a VA with communication tools? Now, as a VA, there are some tools you need to use for communication. Number one tool is what we call Zoom. Okay, Zoom helps you with scheduling and hosting virtual meetings. So if you're a VA, learn how to navigate your Zoom, where you can share your screen, where you can document, take notes, and all of that, and also where you can track your recordings. All right, so most time you might even be with a meeting or in a meeting with your boss and other parties that are involved, so that you could help take down notes. Okay, so what you need to do as a VA is to know how to use Zoom as one of a communication tool. Another communication tool I'll be looking at is what is Slack. Slack helps team stay organized, okay, help them interact, help them send messages and all of that. So interactive tool that you would need to know and also know how to navigate it is what we call Slack. Funny thing is that they're actually easy to use. It's not difficult to use it, and it has a, I think it's a forever plan, free trial that you can actually use to learn and build expertise. So Slack is one of the communication tool that you need, yourself and your team needs to build expertise in your VA job role. Another thing you need to do is Loom. You need to know how to use Loom. Loom is used for video updates, explaining processes, okay, without a live call. So you can use your video updates on Loom, talk about your ideas and processes without actually using a live call. Okay, so that is about that. Now I also give you some tips that will help you again, which is what we call productivity tools. Productivity tools. Okay. Now, apart from you working with Zoom, Slack, Loom, and Mode to track tasks, okay, stay updated, share knowledge, set up deadlines, and meet up targets. Okay, there are tools you need to use to boost up your productivity, and now there are simple tools you could find within your phone. And all the previously mentioned tools are things you can actually download from your Google Play Store, gain mastery, and do well. Now let's look at some of the productivity tools I've listed here. Number one is called Canva. Canva is used to design social media posts. Of course, you know, in today's society, how social media is very effective and is very powerful. Social media is actually one tool that is very transformating, okay? It's very transformatory, and a lot of people come to social media to get the information, to stay updated to trends, and they also want to see some beautiful things there. Now, if you're doing a post with, you know, to capture the minds of people, you need to learn how to use Canva. Canva will help you with your productivity and give you exact beautiful design you will need to capture the audience of your the attention of your audience rather. So Canva will help you caption the attention of your audience and even more. So even if somebody is helping you share, the design will look appealing to the eye and they might be interested in what you're doing. Okay, so it's also used to do reports and presentation. Now, one good thing about Canva is that it has free templates and drag and drop features that will help you edit things, bring in things you don't need, okay, put in your pictures or whatever design you want to. So it has this drag and drop feature that you can edit it and put up whatever you want to put up. All right. Now, another very important tool that I want you to know is Notion. Okay, so Notion is very important for databases, notes, content planning, and personal dashboard. So if you're looking up to have a portfolio as a virtual assistant, Notion will do that for you to give you the required or desired result you want. So for databases, for your portfolio, for your planning, for dashboard, you need to use Notion. All right, I also have this tool I want to share with you. It's called LastPass. LastPass tool or LastPass tool actually helps you to manage password, just like the name is. Manage your password, especially if you are handling a client's account. So LastPass help you to manage password for your clients. All right, so for customer support and admin tools, you need to learn tools like Zendesk, Freshdesk that will help you do what, you're able to resolve ticket, understand service level agreements, understand customer satisfaction, and all the key PI, that the key performance indicators that will help you. So Zendesk, Zendesk helps you to do what, to gain mastery of customer support duties and more. Okay, now Zoho and Oxford also helps us with what, tracking customer information, communication, logs, and client pipeline. You need to learn that. Now I have a bonus for you. You don't need to master all of these tools, oh. You don't need to gain mastery of all of these tools immediately. You can gain mastery one at a time and practicalize it. The important thing is to do what, to learn how to use it and gain mastery of the tools, so that if you're given an opportunity to do, you can do it competently. Okay, the importance is to show proof. All right, so with Notion, with Zoho, Zendesk, Freshdesk, and every other tool I mentioned you could use for your interview to show proof that you are very competent. Remember, remote job is all about your proof of work, competency. Nobody knows you, but they know your ability, the proof of work, what you can do, and what to show. Thank you.